Hey everybody, welcome back to another video. I'm Vivi and today we have another episode of reacDID for you. I will show you more dissociative identity disorder related memes. I will share our stories, our opinion and some facts about this disorder. So let's get started. Me. Actually having a good day. Traumatic flashbacks. DID is a disorder that's caused by trauma in the childhood, and this trauma is still sitting in the brain. It's not processed trauma, and non-processed trauma can cause flashbacks. These flashbacks are not bound to the mood of a person. If someone is feeling down, they may be more vulnerable to triggers that are related to this flashback or these trauma memories. But also if someone's having a good day, doesn't mean that they can't experience a flashback just because they're happy. Also, if someone hasn't had flashbacks in a long time, doesn't mean they can't occur. Flashbacks are as unpredictable as the side effects that can come with DID, like switching or dissociating. Me. Nice to meet you. Person. We've met before. Me. This is something that is very awkward, especially if these people don't know that you have this disorder, that they don't know that you have DID. And then this may go on, you're telling, okay, I just forgot, and then they start explaining to you when you've met, what you did then, and then they're like, you remember now? And you're just there sitting and you need to say, of course, yeah, kinda, I do, even though you don't have any memories towards this day because you weren't fronting or you were very dissociated, and there's just a lot of amnesia around this time or this day, and it can just be very awkward, and especially with people that don't know you have DID. Brain. You'll be a system forever. You'll never be one person. Me trying to sleep. I'm okay with that. My system helps me. Brain. What if you don't have alters at all and you're faking? Me. The problem that is depicted there is very accurate and very common in systems. Many systems, even though they may be diagnosed for a longer time or maybe they're just diagnosed for a short time, I think there will always be times, especially at night when you have time to think about everything, where you question yourself and when you're afraid that everything you experience is wrong. That may be because of trauma you experienced or other people telling you that this can't be the truth. Doctors may not believe you, or your family does not believe you, and everyone around you says that can't be, and you're just used to that. And even though you may feel and know that there may be alters and you have definite reasons for that, you will probably still doubt yourself and be anxious and afraid. I know that Isa struggles with that a lot, but I don't think that she's the only alter in our system that has a problem with that. While talking about that, systems be like, DID is a real disorder and deserves to be treated as such. Your closed-mindedness about the human psyche is baffling. DID is real, and by invalidating it, you make your patients feel worse. Psychiatrists. Sadly, many doctors or psychiatrists or therapists still don't know or don't accept this disorder as it is. Also, society might not accept this disorder as it is because of the stigma that surrounds it, and just by people that don't know about it and don't want to learn about it. Some psychiatrists may have heard from this disorder, but since they did not diagnose you because someone else did it or you self-suggested, they may be like, it was not my suggestion, you're just a person, you can't be right, I know more, and it's just very, very messed up. We ourselves have experienced things like these, especially with psychiatrists where we've been to for some years. After we learned about this disorder and we wanted to talk to her about this because it really bothered us, because we could relate to a lot of these things, she just said that the thing I talk about, DID, is just a way of ourselves wanting us to reason why we have depression. She said that we just say we have DID so we don't need to deal with our depression, and our depression is also fake because we are all just autistic. And that was the day where our trauma holder Joey, he was really very shattered, just as Isa and many of our protectors, persecutors, we were all very broke down. It was just so crushing to hear from a doctor that we would make this up and that this disorder is just something that's been imagined in our mind. And I just want to remind you that people like this, if they say something to you like this, then go to someone else who will believe you. There are people that know about this, there are people that validate this. There will be people who listen to you and your feelings and understand and help you. I just really want to tell you I'm so sorry if this has happened to you. I'm sorry if this has happened to you more than once. But keep searching for help, keep reaching out, because it's important and there are people that can help you. Even if there are just systems like us out here on YouTube telling you that you don't make this disorder up. This disorder is existing, this disorder needs to be validated, and this disorder needs to be destigmatized. Why you're always tired? Small part, actually sleepy. Big part, exhausted from feeling so damn much. This is sadly very relatable. When someone is suffering from dissociative identity disorder, it's like you're not dealing with the emotions of one single person, because your personality is split into different alters, which are individual parts with their own feelings, their own thoughts, their own wishes, fears, and everything. And on some days the walls between the alters can get a little thinner, and the emotions and thoughts of another alter may go through this wall, which is called bleeding of emotions or thoughts. And so you're not only experiencing your own feelings and emotions, you're also experiencing the feelings and emotions of someone else. Maybe not only from one alter, but of 2, 3, or 4 or more, which is very exhausting. Feeling so much is very exhausting, and it's something that not all people around you understand. And if you're also suffering from more disorders than DID, which is for many systems the case, they are then called comorbid disorders. They may also add up, maybe because you're feeling depression with that, you're also experiencing anxiety, or another alter is experiencing anxiety. It's just so much weight that's on your shoulders and a lot to carry by just one person and one body. And to all the people that experience these things, may not only be people with DID, but also people with other disorders or one disorder. It doesn't matter how many disorders you have. Your feelings and opinion is validated, and you should not feel left out. Things you experience are there. These things you experience are not less valid than the feelings of someone else, and that's because you are special. Just remember that you can be proud of everything you do, everything you're able to do, even if they are small things. Just be proud of them, because it took you a lot of energy. And even if you're not able to do a lot because you're so exhausted, then take your time to rest, take your time to settle down, because it's important that you feel okay and that you are healthy. And with that, write down in the comments what you think about these things, if you agree or not, or if you want to share your stories. Leave a like, subscribe to our channel, and we'll see you guys next time.